the B tunnels.
A lot of smokes happening over here towards Catwalk, so Forrest is going to be pushing up here. He's going to start to play aggressive, a little bit blind here. So his teammate Get Right, so he has to worry about his flank at the exact same time his teammates need to be on the rotate. Forrest able to finally take out Pete, but the action's still going down over there towards that B bomb site, but they're taking so much time now.
Yeah,
as Get Right was eliminated, and now they're still just in deep in those B tunnels.
Mousesports definitely took a little long there. Forrest has rotated back to it, and we'll see if Forrest can pick up any kills here as he's looking over the B tunnels. No, he can. Stinger takes him out. That's going to give Mouse an entry into the site. I don't think anyone from NiP is going to get there on time, so this is going to be a retake for NiP.
Well, for Flaren, he's able to pick up one. And he was over there inside a kitchen. He's going to try to be able to take down PRB. PRB, as now it's going to be left up to a 3-on-2. You can see Exist pushing up here through these the upper area. He's trying to be able to finish off one, and he's going to get dropped. Now it's going to be left up to Freiburg. Freiburg getting eliminated. Score now 8-3. As again, Get Right got taken out earlier in the round. Forrest had to rotate back into the bomb site. He got picked off from the upper ground. And from there, like you mentioned, they had got that entry. So the score is 8-3 now here in favor of NiP.
To be fair, it does look like a little bit that NiP is just playing a little carelessly. We saw Get Right pushing into the tunnels for the second round in a row. There's a chance he might just do that more often, but doing that so often and dying both times seems a little risky. MX has been a big player for Mousesports. He played well against ESC, and he got those last 2 kills in the previous round, so his team is going to need more from him if they wish to get more rounds.
Rattlesnake, who's doing some work over there inside of mid. He's trying to be a lone gunman. And he was able to take down one. That was Forrest. And so now as we take a look over here at the action over here inside of the A bomb site, as they've already progressed there a little bit further, but so far you've got Exist who's trying to hold it down. He's going to get eliminated there by MX, as now it's going to be left up here to Get Right.
PRB's down to 1 health. We'll see if he can get the bomb. No, he can't. That was very close of him to get that bomb plant, and he's down to MX once again. Takes out Flaren. Down to just him and Get Right. And Get Right's nade takes MX out. It's going to make it 9-3.
This is actually one of the weapons that I've seen Get Right use in the earlier matchup against Fnatic as well. He actually pulled out the CT auto sniper, and it's actually extremely effective.
He's been using that a lot. He commonly plays that on the inner bomb side on train whenever they play that, so it's not an uncommon weapon for him to use. Mousesports, just not feeling the force buys. I feel like this is getting to that point where you kind of need to take some risks. You save once more, and then even if you win out, you're only sitting at 5 rounds.
And right now you've got Forrest, who's just going to town here. He's able to pick up 3-2 in this round. And the rest of his teammates push up to be able to shut down that mid area. Now the score's going to be 10-3, a 7-round lead here in favor of NiP here in Group A.
And these last 2 rounds are must-wins for Mousesports if they want to stay within an arm's reach in this game. If it's going to be 12-3 for NiP, I can't imagine Mousesports making this a close game in the second half.
Seen the same little default smoke inside of mid multiple times, lofting it over the top. Let's go ahead and hop into the actions here as they're going to be pushing up with Flare and able to take down MX. Rattlesnake is actually pushed up. They're committing over to this B bomb site entirely. Get Route able to pick off one. Nice little exchange though there for Rattlesnake. Bomb will get planted here inside the B bomb site. We're going to start to be able to rotate here by NiP, but they're all clustered up inside of this inside the kitchen area. Get Right still holding on to that auto sniper. And they're going to go ahead and progress here inside that B side. You've got Pete able to shut down one. Struggling here is Exist, and he's going to get taken out there as it's going to be left up to Get Right. And a nice solid round there. Mousesports committing towards that B bomb site and picking up the round.
Yeah, Rattlesnake got 3 big kills there at the end of the round, stopping that NiP retake. And that is exactly what we were talking about earlier. In games like this, you just need some big plays. We had MX get those 2 kills in the previous round, a couple rounds back, and now Rattlesnake. If they can get this final round and a half, then win the CT pistol and possibly the first gun round, we could have a real competitive game here.
Looks like they're going to do the exact same strat this round too. As you kind of look over the overview, it's you've got Rattlesnake who's leading the charge again. They're going to try to be able to push in. Get Right's been struggling. Forrest has been pretty dominant for the most part, but this time Get Right playing a lot more aggressive, able to take down one member they're pushing up. They're going to have to change their route here, and they're going to get eliminated. A lot of action was over there towards the catwalk side, as Forrest is able to pick up a few kills. And but in the end, you've got NiP able to take that round. 11-4 is going to be your first half score.
Yeah, those 4 kills by Get right there in the site really stopped the round. You really can't just expect to run the same round, same strat multiple rounds in a row against a team of NiP's caliber and not have you completely stopped on your tracks.
Yeah, just taking a look at the scoreboard, you saw what it had so far. Get right sitting at 16-7. 17-9 for Forrest, but again, a lot of the focus of this map in the first half was over towards that B bomb site. Not a lot of action happening there for the A side there for Mousesports. As we take a look here, same default little smoke that we've seen there for Mousesports being lofted there by Freiberg from NiP. So again, one of the great things about having some of these other major tournaments happening beforehand, a lot of people have been watching demos, they've been taking a look at some of the other strategies that other players have been doing, and they're implementing it and putting it into their own types of strategies as well.
NiP is going to take the A side over. They got the bomb down already. Pete's going to get the first frag on to Get right, but it's going to be a tough retake for Mousesports. Rattlesnake already on the flank, already all the way across the map. Pete is kind of low on health, and Mousesports, he's going to run into the site here.
Oh, trying to be able to go for that defuse. Stinger able to take down one player there, make that 2. And it's going to be left up to Forrest. He's going to get dropped there by Stinger, and the bomb will get defused. A great retake coming in there for Mousesports. So one of the things that I was kind of concerned about there for Mousesports is that no one was eliminated whenever they got the bomb planted inside that site, which means they have to be going for some type of retake. They cannot just let them waltz right into that bomb site.
Yeah, and there was that one guy, I couldn't see who it was, behind the old TNT box of 1.6 Garage, and Stinger kind of ran into him, and the NiP player kind of missed a shot there, and that really turned the round around. Had he been able to take out Stinger, I think NiP could have won that pistol.
As we'll take a look here, you can see that they're going to start to commit over here towards this bomb site, so let's switch back over here to Stinger. He's going to be able to spawn one. His teammate stuck inside the site. That's going to be PRB, giving each other some cover fire. Now the bomb's going to get dropped there. Nice solid round coming in for Mousesports. Again, a save round coming in here for NiP. Score now 11-6. With Mousesports still trailing, but they need to just focus on this gun round. That's what we saw previously before. In the gun rounds, they delivered, especially for NiP. Let's see how this pans out here in the second half, though.
And this is a must-win round for Mousesports because they are not going to have a lot of money if they lose this round. So they must win this round and build their money up further. I believe Rattlesnake has an op now, so that might help them a little. NiP slowly making their way towards the A bomb site, and here comes the attack.
Bomb still working in here towards the A side. You can see Rattlesnake taking a look over there towards Bomb. Connects to able to shut down Get Right. As he's able to make that second one. And he shoots him through the smoke again. Exists right there. Make that 3 for Rattlesnake here with that AWP. As he looks around, he's got his teammates who are coming around on the flank. Solid round coming in here for Rattlesnake as he drew in the attention and was able to eliminate them one by one. 11-7 is now the score. We talked about the emotion before, and this is where it's good for him.
Yeah, that was a big round by Rattlesnake, and that's surely going to rally up his squad a little bit for the coming rounds. NiP is going to be on another save round, and if Mousesports can just win this round without losing any weapons and just build their money up, so even if they were to lose a round or two, they can still keep buying, this could get really close and really tough for NiP.
Rattlesnake was giving Stinger some cover fire as he pushed up inside of mid. They're going to be heading over here towards the A bomb site again. Freiberg completely committing to get this bomb planted inside the site. As he rotates back around, he will. A lot of exchanges going on. The bomb will get planted as Pete able to take down 2. And now it's going to be left up here to Get Right, but the objective has been successful for these guys as the whole commitment was to get that bomb planted, and that's exactly what happened here.
That was another solid save round from NiP as they did get the bomb down. That's a tough thing to do on Mirage. And kind of a mistake by Mousesports actually to allow them to do that. There aren't many plant spots in the site. It's pretty easy to kill them.
One of the things, though, too, that we've discussed during some of the matches what we watched over there in the tournament area was the smokes and how big the bloom is. And that's right there where it became extremely effective. You had Exist just hopped, or Freiburg hopped straight into that site, completely smoked up and able to just slide on through.
And NiP is just rushing the B site now. Forrest gets taken out by B with an early kill. But both him and MX get taken out. Stinger with an odd push in the middle also gets taken out quickly. And all of a sudden, Mousesports is down in a 2v4 situation. That was a quick round.
Very quick round as they just rushed straight in towards that A bomb site. But look at this. Get right, able to take down 2 with the AK. He spotted 1, but he continued that chain fire, able to pick up that second. As now it's going to be 12-8 as they just push straight into that B bomb site and picked up the round. NiP just playing as well as they normally do.
Mousesports, of course, still going to be on a bye round this round, and they will still go on a, they'll hopefully will force by next round even if they were to lose. So they're not out of it just yet, but they can't allow rounds like that to happen. Rattlesnake trying to peek middle with an out there off catwalk, but no one from NiP out there just yet. Team still taking it slow. Looks like Forrest has jumped up into the window room to see if he can catch anyone off guard there. And he gets taken out by Pete. That's a big kill by Mousesports.
Got one player right now inside of mid. Right there, you can see that's Exist.
Looks like NiP's kind of just taking their time now. They're not really sure which bomb site to hit.
That drew out Stinger, but Get Right is going to get taken out there by that M4. And as you can see, Rattlesnake here in the backside, who was able to take down Freiburg. Now it's almost connecting. Missing that second shot. As he's just staying alive, but finally the Flaren's going to be eliminated, and now the score is going to be 12-9. Again, a slow play coming in here for NiP. And, you know, one of the things that kind of works in favor of these Counter-Strike Source mentality, the CTs are extremely aggressive whenever you watch some Counter-Strike Source matches, and that's what you kind of saw in that instance, where a good take is from watching Stinger play aggressive there on to Get Right and peeking out and making the shot. Again, a default smoke that we've seen.
And PRB gets the opening kill on a Get Right this round. Looks like NiP is hitting the A side pretty quickly. A couple kills from both teams now, down to a 2v3 in favor of Mousesports. Once again, Rattlesnake gets a kill, so does Pete. We'll see if Fiflara and Freiburg, the two former Source players in NiP, can turn this round in the Swedes' favor.
Bombs just ticking away here inside the A bomb site. Freiburg able to pick up 2 there. That's great kills coming in for Freiburg, but now it's going to be left up here to McLaren down to a 1-on-1. And he's able to finish him off. That was a huge round coming in for NiP, as it was a mixed buy between Deagles and AKs. But one of the highlights that we've seen here in this matchup is what Rattlesnake has been able to do there with the AWP. Let's go ahead and take another look at what happened with that triple kill during that previous round inside of that A bomb site. As you take another look here, this is where he backed up and he drew in the attention and just made numerous kills here with that AWP. That was the first one. That was the most one that kind of initiated everything. Back around, that was an impressive shot with that off the hand. But right now, as we can take a look here in this round, we've already getting back into the action. Score right now 13-9, and we've already got 3 players eliminated here for Mousesports. As it was kind of a mixed buy coming in here for Mousesports.
And now things are really looking grim, because if the Mousesports team cannot win this round, they will not have enough money to properly buy next round. Takes out Get Right, but gets instantly traded, and it's only down to MX, who gets shut down by Exist, and that's going to make it 14-9 in favor of NiP, and also going to force Mousesports either on a save round or a very weak buy round. So this match is starting to look bad for the British-Norwegian mixture.
They definitely have to go on a save. luckily enough, that's exactly what they're going to do. They don't have enough to even kind of try to force a buy. So this is going to be a save round coming in here for Mousesports. They're going to come in. This is going to be a complete cluster happening over there toward that A ramp. And that's going to finish things off really quickly there. Forrest was able to pick up 2. Freiberg able to pick up 2 as well with the AK. And so we're at game point here for Ninjas in Pajamas here against Mousesports. And it's a tough path to take, having to win 6 consecutive rounds to force a tie.
That is a lot to ask anyone, especially against NiP. Probably won't be possible. We'll see what Mousesports can do here. NiP has been playing very quickly in these past couple of rounds, and it's paid off. Mouse hasn't really been able to answer. Now, playing style Rattlesnake gets the opening kill there in the A hole, so in Freiberg, that's a fake by NiP, though. The real attack is coming in at the B bomb site, I believe.
See the smokes and flashes there. Get right over there towards that B bomb site. Forrest still committing over here towards the B side. Looks like they're kind of moving back towards the A side. Maybe back over there towards mid to be corrected there. Got PRB. Let's go ahead and find the bomb carrier right now. That's Get Right, who's actually still back in T spawn. Again, they've had different kills that have happened, and what just happened there, the reason why they were going towards the B bomb site was because Forrest was still there, but he got taken out, so that's the reason why they're heading back over here towards the A side.
Looks like NiP is splitting up. It's going to be Get Right coming out of the T spawn ramp. Flaren, I believe, in the middle through connector, and Exist is in the holes. And they are going to attack the A side any second now. There's both Rattlesnake and PRB covering it. We'll see. We'll see how this works out.
They're waiting for Flaren to kind of push up here inside the area. He's going to pick up that nice Deagle headshot, taking down Rattlesnake, who's been extremely effective in this game. And the backside of the site, though, PRB still exists, as he's able to take out one member there from NiP. And here comes Pete on the rotate. And now it's going to be left up to Get Right. Get Right down to a one-on-one here against Pete. Bomb's going to get planted. Down to 27 HP. He's able to headshot him with the M4. Again, he was down to 27 HP and still making that shot count. And he's going to hold on to that AWP there for Rattlesnake for the next round. The score is going to be 15-10 here in favor of NiP.
Bad news is, while he can drop this off to Rattlesnake, there's still going to be 3 players left on the Mousesports team without sufficient money to buy. So it's going to be 3 people on weaker weapons or equipment for this round, while NiP is obviously just very well geared up for this round. They got plenty of money still to go around.
Right, exactly. So one of the things, I mean, I agree with you entirely. The fact is they pick up 3250 from that round. They come from 0, and they lost 4 members, so they all have to rebuy, and 3250 is not enough money to work with. But Rattlesnake, utilizing that AWP that was picked up there in the previous round, MX able to pick up 2. As we switch back over here to Forrest, he's going to get dropped there by Rattlesnake. And just like that, we're sitting at 15-11, which was a pretty difficult feat to pick up 6 consecutive rounds to tie this one up. But as we look at it right now, looks like NiP is actually going to buy AKs this round. They did have enough money to work with. They've lost 2 consecutive rounds. I believe each of them had about $1,800 to work with. So they're just going to go for an AK round here. And Forrest picking up 1, dropping PRB. Stinger's been extremely effective in this game, as it looks like they're going to start to be able to push up here towards this mid-region. Switching around here throughout the site. It's going to be down to a 3-on-4. There goes Rattlesnake. He's going to be on the back of the site. It's going to switch over his POV. As he spots one on the A ramp, able to shut down another one. It's going to be left up to Freiberg. Freiberg is just on the other side of the boxes as Rattlesnake is trying to pin him down while Pete rotates around with the M4. 15-12 is now the score here with NiP and Mousesports.
One of the things we've talked about before about NiP is they have just such a massive amount of skill that they can actually do those 3K buy rounds, just get AKs and armor, nothing else, and be very effective. They are, however, now going to save to make sure they get a couple proper buy rounds at the end of the half and hopefully clinch the game for their team. But even last round, they had barely any money, and it was just looking scary for them.
Well, right now you can see all 4 members here from NiP over here, but the bomb carrier Exist is over there towards that B bomb site, but MX is actually over there towards that site as we switch back over to his side. And that's going to leave it up actually to Freiburg. Again, MX pushed inside the tunnels and was able to take out Get Right. So this is just a failed save round coming in here for NiP. And PRB picking up that last frag. So it's 15-13. 2 rounds away from tying this one up. It's still game point here for the 4th consecutive time in a row here for NiP.
And this is actually just about the closest NiP has ever been to being tied in a Counter-Strike Go match. So it was definitely the right call to cast this game instead of the Fnatic ESC one.
And we'll get an update of what that score is over there on that matchup between ESC and Fnatic. But focusing back on this game, already Force is down to low health here inside of the site. As Forces goes down, it's going to be down to a 5-on-3. A nice little exchange happening there as Exist and Flair able to pick up 2, but it's now going to be left up to Get Right. Up headshot coming in there for Rattlesnake. Let's take a look at the kill death. He's sitting at 29 and 17. A majority of those kills definitely coming in from the AWP from the first half, and then also coming in here in the second half where he's been extremely strong. And you again, going back to that one round where his teammate picked up the op for him and dropping it off, even though his teammates didn't have money to really work with, Rattlesnake has been extremely effective here in this second half. We're still game point coming in here for NiP, but Mousesports at tie point.
Looks like NiP is going to take their time this final round. They don't want to rush things and possibly get clustered up early on. It looks like their attack might be headed towards the B bomb side eventually. Rattlesnake currently playing fairly aggressively in the middle, just looking for a shot, trying to see if he can pick someone up early.
Look at this. You've got you got Get Right, who's constant distraction over towards the other side. That actually pulled Rattlesnake out. Let's go and hop into the action here. As he falls back, he hears that his teammates have made some calls, but that Molotov or that incendiary grenade slowed things down. Now, that's been mentioned. A lot of the attacks have kind of been diverted because of that. A lot of quick rushes have happened
right here with NiP falling all the way back.
It just shows how effective things are. But look at this. They're going to wrap back around. But Rattlesnake is now completely committed over there towards the A side. Freiburg able to take down PRB. They're going to go and continue to push over here. And Stinger playing aggressive. Way too aggressive, in fact, where Exist is able to take him out. 3-on-3 now. As you know that you got Mousesports is going to be on the rotate as they're going to push back over here towards this side. Rattlesnake here inside the area. He's going to miss that shot. But the bomb will get planted inside the site. Nice little usage of that electrical box. As MX pushes in, able to pick up 1. Kind of toying with Rattlesnake, delaying him, as here comes a nice little kill there. It's going to be left up to Pete. He's going to try to be able to pick up this tie point as the bomb's still ticking away, and he's going to get taken out there by Exist. Very nerve-wracking experience for NiP as they had game point for a very, very long time. I believe it was 15-10 or 15-9 whenever we got into it. But 16-14, where Mousesports really showing their head here again, taking the first match there against ESC, and then coming into a matchup there against NiP 16-14. And if the matchup between Fnatic and NiP was anything to talk about, this really kind of shows that Mousesports is well on their own here in Group A.
Yeah, Mousesports look very strong, much stronger than I anticipated, that's for sure.
And we're going to go ahead and try to hop over here into the next matchup, or the matchup that's currently going on here between Fnatic and ESC.
And Fnatic is actually up 11-4.
Oh, wow.
After the counter-terrorist side on Nuke. Nuke, although, is a very, very, very CT-sided map, so we might just see a comeback from ESC here in the second half. We'll see. Let's just hop right back.